We put together a Photoshop file. I'm just going to enlarge this a little bit. Click on Photoshop. There we go. Bring this down. So this is using Woo themes, and they give you a nice Photoshop layered file to start with. So we have 5 sections: sectioning, mounting, grinding, punishes, analysis, lab supplies. And then we wanted these slides put in place. So that's this is our homepage folder. So that's sectioning, this is the mounting slide, this is the grinding slide, this is the analysis slide, and this is the lab supply slide. And my client had given me, let me just go to this X-Tech, and they loved how this just switched between the slides. But then you could also go up here and get to the sections that way. So let me just show you where we're at right now. This is as far as the client got. So now I'll go back to my Photoshop and put on the sectioning slide. But this is as far as the last program I got on the right here. But you can see, you know, sectioning. We need a sans serif font so it gets up. We'd like to get this copy a little larger, and we'd like to get these photos as large as possible. And this should come below the crease of the page, so it occupies more room in the background here. But we've already got most of the site put together. We just need to change the CSS and get these photos bigger and the slides looking more like the layout. And then these buttons right now do not switch between slides, they're switching to the section. And so we want these to be able to switch between the slides so that you can see what the slide says. But if you click on the slide background, I would love to go to the section by clicking on the background to the slider, if that is possible. So you need to let me know if I'm asking too much. We'd already, if I go to my Photoshop file, I'll just turn off home page and I'll turn off the sectioning section. So we had this is linked to the buttons at the top, but we have a sectioning section, a mounting section, a grinding section, an analysis section. And our way we want to set up this website is that you will have sectioning and under abrasive cutoff wheels. If you click on this, well, actually I don't have this set up in the Photoshop file. I have this blue coolant just to show you. So then we should go to the picture there, and then we should have all the charts that are associated with this section. And if I just blow this up a little bit, there we go. You know, the chart should have a blue bar for the header and then go white and gray alternating down the chart. And then we want to add to the cart button. There is one section where we cannot put sell the products by adding to a cart, and we want to put request a quote. This pertains to the chemicals, because chemicals take special shipping and handling, so that has to be handled differently for this client. So there's going to be that one change within the website. And what I had asked the previous programmer to do, let me just zoom out of this, so you can see this here, was if I go back to the website, he has got these sections set up, but the photos are a little bit small, and the description for the photos underneath is not close enough. It doesn't matter so much in that one. But when I go to, if I go to mounting here, it's taking a minute. And well, that page has got really messed up. So here, grinding and polishing, as you go down this, you can see you're not sure which photo this headline goes to. So we need to get these to get a little closer together and maybe have a little bit more padding between the lines of products here. So analysis and chemicals, that one's okay, and lab supplies, you know, that's what we have in lab supplies. But let me go up to sectioning. So if we clicked on abrasive cutoff wheels, we should go to the charts. And right now he's using WooCommerce and it went to this page. We want to get rid of all these pages like that. And we want to go just to the abrasive cutoff wheels chart. And as you can see, this has no resemblance to the layout at this point in time. I just need to get this formatted nicely. So let me show you how I set up the rest of my files to give to the programmer so he knows what he's doing. But you will have this Photoshop file with, you've got the home page and then all the different section pages. And then this is sectioning, this is the product page for that one section here. And I give you a Word document. Most of this has been done already. So this was all for the navigation panels and the organization. We are actually up to page 7 of this Word document. That's page 6, page 7. So this is sectioning abrasive cutoff wheels, and we should have a 9-inch diameter chart, a 10-inch diameter chart, a 10-inch 5/8" diameter chart, 12-inch, so on and so on. So we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 charts on this page with the photo of the abrasive cutoff wheels and the copy that goes under it there, and then these charts. And these charts are all in folders. Let me go back to my Finder here so that you can see this. Let me get to HUDSON Web Development. So I have all the charts in each section as they're supposed to go. So we just want to worry about this one sectioning section with the abrasive cutoff wheels. So I've given you an XLS, an Excel file, and a CSV export of that file. And let's just load this for a second. There we go. So in these charts, there's 2 things to notice. One is the part number here. That's going to be the SKU, the SKU. And then we have this description at the end. This is the online catalog name. This is what the product's called. We do not need these names in the charts because it's going to make the charts way too big, especially when we come to the mobile side of this site. So, and you can see here are your however many charts I set. So this is a small diameter. This is the chart for the 9-inch. This is the chart for the 10-inch. This is the chart for the 10-inch with the 5/8. This is chart for the 12-inch here, 12-inch with the 1 3/8 arbor. So you can kind of sort of work through it and see how those go right now. And I just want to get one product put all the way through to the shopping cart and not necessarily to checkout at this point. If I could get that accomplished next week, that would be good. And let me just go back to the site here. So they have used a lot of custom CSS. They've used this is Canvas theme, and they've used WooCommerce. We have purchased the CSV import suite to make importing those charts and the products easy. But the one thing that was happening, and I was showing you here, like when I go to abrasive cutoff wheels, we should see that page of charts. And if I go to sectioning, sorry, and I go on this. This is what that WooCommerce is doing, and we don't need these pages, and it looks really stupid to have all these charts with the same photo. So we want to delete all this and just have the chart like this with the 9 charts under it. I'd also like to have those charts listed so it would say, you know, the name of each chart, and when you clicked on the name, you could go directly to that chart. But this needs a lot of cleanup right now. And if we could get through that, that would be absolutely fantastic. I'm just going to show you one other thing. Hopefully I can do this easily in Bridge. Sorry, I should have had this started before I started the video. Okay, here we are. I have this folder of JPEGs, and I'd hope that the programmer would use these instead of using the Photoshop files, because these all have the correct name to go with the product, and they're all 72 DPI, and all the products are sitting at the bottom of the shot, so it should help to line everything up when you plug it in. This is the new blue background that we created to go in the background, so that's definitely the one we want to use. Some of these products have been retouched, like in the website, the chemicals has labels on it. We've retouched the chemicals and analysis shot to have no labels. There was a name of a company that the client didn't want on this particular shot, so we have retouched that. So it's really important that these shots get loaded versus what, let's go back to the dashboard here. Let's just look at that library here. And these are the shots he's loaded, and there's duplicates of everything, but I think what we need to do, besides the header, I think that one's okay, this Hudson that appears at the top of the website, but, and this is a picture of the button, we could probably keep those too, but maybe we can delete all these other ones and just load my JPEG file of all these ones in there and replace them in the, that's going to take a little time, but you know, on the sectioning section, you're going to have to replace these and get these to hook up, and that's not the right one. I don't even know how we can, no, this is all through the WooCommerce thing. So mounting has to be completely redone. Just to show you mounting, I'll go back to my Photoshop document. I'll turn off sectioning, but mounting should look like this with all these products like that. So you've got mounting materials and the 3 photos, and when you click on this, there will be a chart for each of these categories, mounting systems and mounting supplies. So when you go to this, and the way they've got it right now, it's all messed up. This is how it should look when you click on that. Grinding and polishing, I'll just show you that in the Photoshop file. This looks pretty good, other than these headlines need to move closer to the photos so there's no confusion as to which these go to. Analysis seems to be okay right now, but this photo doesn't have the correction that we've made to the photo. This one's sitting way too far up, and this one shouldn't have any labels on it now. And lab supplies, we've just got these 2 items in lab supplies. We do have more items that we want to put in lab supplies, but we're going to put them as associated products within the WooCommerce text. Now, if you have a better way of checking out, let me just go to this abrasive cutoff wheels. So when you click on this, you add to the cart, that it goes straight to the cart. I would really like to, you know, if you've got a better way of doing that, that was great. Right now, he's got this cutoff wheels. This is the name of this product that we just clicked on. This should actually be the headline up here. And this is the SKU that links it to the cart. And I think we can get away with not putting any descriptions or using any of these other things right now, but it would be nice if that photo of the abrasive cutoff discs came in this too. So this is where we are right now. I'm going to just send this to you so you can take a look at it and then give me a call back and see if you can make these changes. Just going back to this, there is a lot of heavy CSS that went on this as he did all these pages. Let me just go and see if I can find something, just like for the sectioning page, just to give you an idea. Okay, so you can see how he's added this extra CSS to get all those things in there. So if you think you can handle this, if you think we need to scrap all this and restart over, let me know. I'm going to send this video to you.